next level.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Coach Tiffany Para coming to you with Phoenix Fitness Fanatics magazine, elevating your mind, body, and spirit. We're taking center stage on the Own It publishing platform today, and I've got a couple of special guests today that are going to talk to us about how to navigate through the holidays. So let's go ahead and bring them on in. Hey, Terry, we got our contributing writer, Miss Terry J. Walker in the house. How are you, Terry?
Hey, Tiff, I'm doing great and so happy to be here as we talk about the holidays. We're getting close, you know. We're in the midst of it.
Oh, we are in the midst of it, and it is crazy. So let's go ahead and bring our other guest on in the house. Hello, Miss Allistar Banks. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, I am fantastic. Love fantastic. And I'm just so excited to have you two in the house today to just talk about the holidays. I mean, like Terry just said, we are in the midst of it all. It's here and it came like that, right? I mean, we blinked our eyes and it was already coming at us again. So, you know, when you think about the holidays, right? The holidays are definitely a happy time of the season, but there's a lot of stress behind the holidays sometimes. It could be stress financially, especially in this particular climate that we're in right now. There's a lot of stresses, about finances. There's people that are out there, they're, maybe missing someone that has moved on, maybe they are deceased, or even it's a relationship that is, gone on, or maybe it's a pet, maybe it's a job that they've been released from. There's just a lot of moving parts during this time, and I just wanted to bring you two ladies in because we've had some great discussions about how to navigate through the holidays and how to really find some light at the end of that tunnel when people start to see the dark side, I guess, of the holiday season, right? So, Terry, please introduce yourself. Tell our audience who you are, where you're from, and just a little bit about what you do.
Well, thank you, Tiff. I'm so excited to be here with you and Allistar today. And I am from Tennessee, if you haven't already understood the Southern slang accent, if you will. But I am excited to be here. And as many of your viewers know, I am a corporate trainer. I train a lot of stuff on mental health awareness. I do a lot of parenting and positive parenting trainings. I do a lot of diversity, equity, and inclusion types of trainings, and that's just to name a few. But I am so excited to be here with you today as we do discuss these holidays being upon us and all the stress that comes along with it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Terry. All right, Allistar, please introduce yourself. Tell our audience who you are, where you're from, and what you do as well, please.
Hello, my name is Allistar. I am a multi-generational author and a motivational speaker, and I'm from Virginia.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So, ladies, let's talk about these holidays. I mean, I'm really happy that they're here. I mean, I really am. But, sometimes I do think about, some of the people that are not here with me anymore. And being an entrepreneur, I've been an entrepreneur now for a couple of years. I'm still building,
Yes.
and when I was in the corporate environment, I mean, when you're in that corporate environment, sometimes you've got those corporate perks, you've got that corporate pay, coming at you, and it's great. And for me right now, I'm like, whoa, like it's a little different, but it, but I can navigate through that. But there's some that are really struggling with that. So let's talk about that a little bit. So Terry, just let's talk about a little bit of your experience with, dealing with, like, say, the corporate environment and during the holidays, and what some people tend to go through, in that environment.
Well, and we've got a lot of corporations right now that have been over the course of the last few weeks, and I've got some more even coming up next week of, managing holiday stress, toolkits for the holidays, all those types of things that I'm teaching and training and dealing with, or managing stress through the holidays, all of those types of things. But, we're all under a great deal of stress no matter what day it is. But
Right.
then we compound that even with the holiday season, and then potentially even grief and loss. And I know that I've been through a fair amount of that, and some of us may be facing empty chairs this year, whatever the case may be. And like you mentioned, even grief and loss doesn't necessarily mean that we've lost a loved one, but it can also mean a pet, or a change in your job, change in your finances, a divorce, a separation, all of those types of things. And then compound that with working in corporate America, and you've got a great deal of stress that's going on. And even with the grief and the loss that is happening with many of us this year, I do want to definitely, we will talk about some tips as we move on into your show today. But yeah, that's something that we definitely want to take into consideration, and to be able to help as many people as we can.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Terry. So, Allister, please share.
Oh, I feel like, grief can come in many different shapes and forms and sizes. And it could be, like you said, the loss of a pet. It could be divorce. It could be separation. It could be the loss of a friend, losing your job, and just feeling that sense of hopelessness. Will I ever find another job? How am I going to make it through the holiday season when I'm trying to provide for my family, when I'm trying to pay all of my necessary bills just to survive?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And it's tough because you've got, again,
Yeah.
you've got a lot of different stressors going on. You got the financial stress. Some people even have physical stress going on because
Hmm.
they're stressed. I mean, when you're mentally stressed out, your body starts to break down, and then you're not feeling
Yeah.
well, and then you're like a Grinch, right? You turn into a Grinch for the Christmas holiday because you're just not feeling right. And it's so I want to we're actually going to cut to a quick commercial break, and then I want to talk a little bit about just some of the things that we can do, whether it be even just sitting and taking a breath. What are some of the things that we can do to navigate through this and not be, not turn into that Grinch, right? Or not, stress ourselves out so much to where we end up winding up sick. So we will be right back with Terry and Allister. Be right back. All right, and we are back. This is Tiffany Para with Phoenix Fitness Fanatics magazine. I have our special guest, Terry J. Walker, and Allister Banks, author, with us talking about the just tackling the holiday woes and how to navigate through this holiday season. Well, before we get into some of the ways to just kind of navigate, I want to ask you, ladies. So tell me, what is your favorite part of the holiday season? So we'll start with you, Terry J. Walker. What's your favorite part of the holiday season?
Oh my gosh. Um, I never really looked at it like that. I think just the lights and just enjoying people being kinder, hopefully, and trying to get them to be kinder, not just during the holiday season, but even, after the holiday season's over. But I think that's probably my favorite part, with the exception of, okay, I'm going to say it, sugar, sweets, and food.
Thank
Because
you.
I'm on Fanatics. Okay.
Look, we can have our cheat days. Okay, nobody said we couldn't have cheat days.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Awesome. Thank you, Terry. What about you, Allistar? What's your favorite part of the holiday season?
Oh, that's hard, but I'm like Terry. I love the lights and I just love the music. I love people just coming together and just celebrating the true meaning of the holiday season.
Yes, yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all my favorite part of the holidays is the ugly Christmas sweater. I absolutely love the ugly Christmas sweaters. I purchase one every year because it is
That's a hot
and I
market.
love to watch them. I love to get out there and people watch and see who's gonna have on just the most like atrocious holiday ugly Christmas sweater. It makes me laugh. It gives me so much joy. And I love just being around the family, during the holidays. We get so busy, where we sometimes, I know for myself, I don't get a chance to connect with, the family as much as I want to. So I do definitely make a conscious effort to, get a hold of, some of those family members and friends that I haven't spoken to in a long time during the holidays. So that's definitely my favorite. So awesome. Thank you. So, all right, ladies. So, when it comes to just navigating through, some of the craziness in the holidays, the depression, the anxiety, right? Because sometimes you're just anxious just having to go into these malls. I mean, there's crazy people in these malls, right? So, you get a lot of anxiety. So, let's go around the room and let's just talk a little bit about some of, just a couple of things that we can do or that we may personally do to just kind of help combat some of that stress and help us to be able to navigate, through this. So, Terry, we'll start with you.
Okay, well, some things that I do, and I know we've done some deep breathing techniques and things like that, but I think that's something that's very important. But I think what I am learning to do, and I talk about this and I teach and train about it all the time, and I do it, but I sometimes become unconscious of it, and that is understanding and being in the moment and the power of now, and remaining in the moment, understanding that this too moment shall pass. If it's something that comes up that's feeling a little grief for me or a little anxiety or some sadness or whatever the case may be, or as I like to use the word verklempt, and that's an old Saturday Night Live joke from way back when. But when I start feeling that way, just understand and breathe through the moment at that time and allow that moment to pass. But I also like to, my loved ones that I've lost, to recognize them,
Yeah.
to understand. I'm a true believer that energy never ceases to exist. It only changes form. And I am a true believer that they are still here, just in different form, changed
Yeah.
form, if you will, or transform, to go beyond form, trans being go beyond and form. And so I like to recognize them. I talk to them. And even some of the things that I do in my webinars that I do coming up is, if you are facing an empty chair this year, set a place for them, toast to them,
Yeah.
recognize them, call their name out. But please, please do not be afraid to speak of them for
Yeah.
fear. And if you're having people in and people know that maybe someone is missing this year, have that willingness to speak about it, to remember the experiences or the funny stories or something funny that they did, to carry their memory forward. All of us are here for a reason or a purpose, and to have that willingness to carry their memory forward, even through us, through our heart, through our mind, through our words. Because a lot of times when people go to someone's house and maybe someone's missing this year, everybody's kind of feeling like they might be walking on eggshells, if you
Right.
will, afraid to say something or afraid that, they might upset someone. But having that willingness to bring it out, to tell a funny story, to bring the pictures out, to toast to them and
Yeah.
carry their memory forward helps to ease some of that pain and allows us to have that willingness to even be able to speak of them, to speak about them, and to
Right.
carry it ahead.
Wow, Tara, I love that because, again, how you've got that balance, right? That balance of positive and negative energy. Yeah, you could take the negative and, oh my gosh, this person's not here and woe is me, right?
Yeah.
Or you could celebrate that person. Like, I'm seriously going to set a place for my father this year, and I have never done that yet. So that just truly inspired me to do that. And I always do play music. Like, I'll play my father's favorite. He loved what was it, the not the Tops, the Temptations, or the Whispers, excuse me, the Whispers Christmas. There's so many of them, but yeah, the Whispers Christmas. And I've been actually playing that every year. We actually have it in our playlist. So
Okay.
yeah.
I don't think
So
I've ever heard that. Now, I do like the Four Tops and I do love the Temptations. Boy, I love music of all kinds.
oh, the
But even
Temptations Tops are
that,
great.
bringing that maybe playing their favorite song
Yeah.
or doing a toast that maybe they really liked at one point in time, or just
Yeah.
bringing in talking about memories. Talk about, do you remember when Uncle Joe
Yeah.
was out on the farm and, you know, and the bull came and butted him in the head, whatever the case may be. But
Right.
something that was funny, that was a good memory, because really and truly we get so focused on the holidays being, how much am I spending? Did I buy enough? Is that gift expensive enough? Does it equate to whatever the other gift may be if I'm trying to match things or keep things
Right.
balanced, if you will?
Yeah.
But it's really, truly about the experiences. Because does people really remember 1, 2, 3 years down the road what gift you gave them? I mean, do they really? But one of the things that they do remember is the experience.
Yeah.
People will forget what you said and what you did, but
Right.
they'll always remember how you made them feel.
Yeah.
And having that experience, creating a positive, good experience and environment with the family, whatever the case may be. But that's just something that we can all do and even recognize those that may be missing this year.
Yes. Oh, wow. I love that. What about you, Allister?
Yes, I think just reflecting on an experience, a good time that you had with that person, just being able to play their favorite music, um,
Yeah.
toasting to them, setting that place for them, like Terry was talking about. Um, Maybe going to their favorite restaurant, going to their favorite spot that they like to relax at. Because
Yeah.
I guess growing up in the country, we all enjoy the farm life and we all, like fishing and going hunting and going camping, just maybe driving by some of those places that they like to go to.
Yeah. Going and connecting again. Look, I hear
Yeah.
Bailey over there. He's chiming in as well. So that's awesome.
Right.
Thank you, Bailey.
He was in full agreement. That's my superstar social media sidekick, Mr. Bailey Bob, but he was in total agreement with you.
Total agreement with you, Allister. Awesome.
I apologize for that.
Look, it always keeps the show interesting when the fur babies chime in as well. So
That's right. Even they have their memories.
Yeah.
But yes,
thank
Allister,
you.
I think
Thank
that was
Yeah.
fantastic. You are exactly right.
Definitely. And you know what? That's one of my other like memories, I think, is dressing up the animals. I'm sorry. I love my fur babies, and I know that the dog that I have today is not the dog that I had before. My dog, when growing up, he had a sweater for all the seasons. He had his ugly Christmas sweater too. Okay. And loved it. And I remember him just trotting through it. I mean, every time he put on his sweater, he would put his little chest out and just go. And he was just the happiest Bichon Frise out there. So that's another memory. But
Really, you did that to your dog?
I
Oh,
did. I did.
I
So,
love
ladies,
it.
we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna cut to another quick commercial break, and then we're gonna come back and talk about just some of the resources that you ladies have for our audience. In just being able to navigate through this stress through the holidays and beyond. So, we will be right back.
Wait, you want some more? Wait, you want some more? Okay. Wait, you want some more? Wait, you want some more?
I tell you, every time I see a Mupo Entertainment commercial, it's got me boogieing out my seat. Big ups to Michelle Mupo with Mupo Entertainment. If you want to be omnipresent, if you want to take that podcast to the next level, definitely connect. Go to mupoentertainment.com. So this is Coach Tiffany Parr. We are back with Phoenix Fitness Fanatics Magazine, elevating your mind, body, and spirit. We have Terry J. Walker and Miss Allistar Banks here talking about navigating through, just trying to tackle the holiday woes. So, all right, ladies, so let's get into it. So, Terry, I know you have a resource that is coming up for some of our audience, hopefully all of you that are catching the live or the replay. Chime in on what this lady has to offer, because if you are stressing out through the holidays and definitely need to learn how to navigate, she's got what you need. So, Terry, go ahead. Let's talk a little bit about your webinar that's coming up on December 14th.
Exactly. Yes, it's December 14th. It's this Thursday, actually, and it's going to be at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern, and that's 5 Pacific, if I can do my math and time zones correctly. But yes, we do have a webinar that's coming up. It will be a private webinar on Zoom, and it's going to be 90 minutes, and it's by Encore. I did one last month. It turned out very, very well, and so we're bringing that again, and it's managing stress through the holidays, including grief and loss. And we're going to be talking about what stress does to our body, whether it's our mind, our emotions, or even our physical self, along with, if we are facing an empty chair this year, some tips and tricks that we can do for that. And I'm really excited about it. It is running live, and I think you've got the link to it if anybody's interested in it, that will be available there also. But yes, that's coming up this Thursday, managing stress through the holiday season. If we don't have enough already, let's just compound
Okay.
it along with grief and loss. So yes, I'm very excited about that.
Awesome, awesome. Well, yes. Well, I am excited about it as well. Everybody, again, connect with Terry J. Walker for her December 14th webinar, and that is managing stress through the holidays. There's a lot of people out there. I know there's a lot of you out there that are struggling, and you may not even know that you're struggling, to tell you the truth. You may be just in a funk. Just in a funk. You might be irritated for, things that you normally aren't irritated about, or maybe there's someone that is celebrating around you and they're happy and you're like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr."
Exactly.
There's something going on. So definitely connect with Terry J. Walker, because there may be some stress that you're dealing with and you don't even know it. Okay. So
Yes.
definitely reach out. So thank you so much for that, Terry. All right, Allistar. So I know that you have some workshops that are coming up. They're brewing in that lab of yours over there. So let's share with the audience a little bit about what you got going on and what to expect from you for them for Q number 1. So just moving into the next year with balance and grace and ease.
Yes, so I would like to do a workshop that centers around my positivity journal for adults called Be Positive. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Very good. So to learn more
And
about, go
also
ahead.
for those that have like children or teens, I have a gratitude journal for them as well. One is called the gratitude journal for kids, and the other one is called Show Life and Yourself Some Love, a gratitude journal for teens.
And we know that journaling is so important. Allistar and I have had so many conversations on this. We have also Terry as well, just the power of journaling, and what it can do for you when it comes to releasing some of those thoughts that just don't serve you, that you just need to get on out of you. Or when it comes to manifesting the life of your dreams, write it down, write it, and be so clear about it. You can just see it, you can smell it, you can just feel it. And guess what? When you get to that point, it's definitely going to happen. Right, Terry?
Oh, absolutely it is.
Yeah.
Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. And we can always talk about Santa. He's checking his list and checking it twice, or whatever the case. Are you naughty or are you nice? Because you're going to get what you're going to get.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, what are some words of wisdom, words of encouragement that you can give our audience today, just with moving through this holiday season and launching into 2024? Go ahead, Terry.
Well, get yourself focused, become more consciously aware. So often we're going around, asleep or sleepwalking, if you will, and be more aware of the power that you have right now. Be more aware of the experiences. Stop and smell the roses, if you will, and take in nature. Find gratitude for anything and everything. Even like Allistar mentioned, the importance of gratitude. I'm real big on that. But definitely keep your gratitude higher than your stressors, because I can guarantee you that will help if you will practice it to help you towards resiliency and even navigating through this holiday season and preparing for Q1. Because Q1, we want to hit it hard, no matter what you're doing, no matter if you work for corporate America or if you're an entrepreneur or whatever the case may be. Q1 is going to be the making point of your 2024.
Yes. Thank you, Terry. Well, how can the audience get in touch with you if they want to work with you?
You can find me on Facebook at Terry J. Walker, or my Facebook page of Inspire and Motivate. I am Terry J. Walker. Or you can even check out my website at iamterryjwalker.com.
Awesome. Thank you, Terry. All right, Miss Allistar.
Oh, just being grateful for the little things in life and just appreciating, the little things in life, and those, the little things in life can turn into something that's greater.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And how can our audience get in touch with you as well if they want to work with you?
Yes, so they can reach me on my website at allistartheauthor.com.
Perfect. Awesome. And both these ladies have books as well out there. So y'all, look, Google is a wonderful thing. So if you type in Terry J. Walker, or if you type in Allistar Banks, author, you are going to find some amazing stuff out there. So, and also, if you subscribe and read Phoenix Fitness Fanatics magazine, you're definitely going to see both of these individuals in there as well. So I want to just thank you, ladies, for joining me today. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise, sharing your knowledge, your wisdom. It is just greatly appreciated. I just love you both for being part of the Phoenix Fitness Fanatics family. And I wish you both a happy holiday. Wish everyone out there as well a happy holiday. So thank you so much, ladies, for joining us. And everyone, thank you so much for joining us as well. Terry, do you have any final words for the audience before we take off today? And then we'll move to Allistar as well.
Well, Tiff, I always love you, and I hope that you and your family have a wonderful holiday. Allistar, you as well, and to all of your audience, have a safe, abundant, prosperous, loving holiday season, and we'll see you in 2024.
Awesome. Thank you. Allistar?
Thank you so much for having me on the show today, Tiffany. It was a pleasure, and just to for everybody to have a safe and happy and joyful holiday season.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We love you so much, and we'll see you next time. Happy holidays.
Take it to the next level.